Hi guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2 and we're doing some jobs on the across the map, just readjusting my screen size. I made a Star Wars Battlefront 2 video before for a release later on, and I have to change the screen size to fit. I am indeed back, Prince. This will be my first full week back. I did stream one day last week when I was returned, and that was nice. Welcome in Leafs Daily News. You might hop onto the drive soon, maybe your second job. Not a problem, just make sure you've got a fast lorry and you're able to keep up, because we could end up anywhere. And yeah, I'm in London. I can see your trailer. Let's get our first job going out. I still feel a bit jet lagged, but I'm not too bad now. That should improve as the week goes on. And our first job is a shortish one, up to Nuremberg. So that's out of England, through France, through Belgium and through Germany. 22 tons of extra pallets. Welcome in Eternity. Nice of you to join us. You're in an S-way. That's different. Makes a change to your blue Scania. You're going to drive the Volvo FH4 much faster than the bus. Fun to drive an electric bus for a bit. Yeah, I've not drove the bus in quite a while. I almost went into MBFG then. But yeah, I don't know, I'll have to return to the bus at some point. I was doing a series at one point to drive all 50 bus routes, but I don't know, I got part way through it and then stopped. Don't know why I stopped. Can't remember. I did about half of them, something like that, maybe a third. Ah, hello Splinter, welcome in. This job goes to Nuremberg at Leaf and Company CNP. So yeah, today is a chilled drive. We will be barely touching the CD road. We could end up literally anywhere on the map, so it's also recommended if you're coming with me to have all map DLCs, because I could end up picking a job going somewhere and you don't have the DLC. Let's go. Because yeah, this job could go, I mean these jobs tonight could put me anywhere on the map. The first one is 100% in the base game, but it's highly unlikely I'll be staying just in the base game. But anyway, let's get out of London, shall we, chaps? Don't know why, but wherever I put my steering wheel, it feels like it's out of place. Don't know what's going on here, like.
Hello.
Evening.
It happens to me sometimes in this game. If I don't play for a while, when I come back, I feel like it's different.
I felt very uncomfy in my first stream back. That was a challenge. Anyway, well, the city area can do 110 where it's safe to do so.
So, when's the baby due?
I was careful. It's a shame though Shami can't tune into my streams anymore because I'm going live from like 3-4 o'clock in the morning their time. So obviously she's asleep. Will be a bit of an issue that for when I start making content when I'm over there. But we're away from that yet. I'd need to invest in a few things first to be able to do that. But it's something I've got on my mind. But yeah, I really loved my time over there and I definitely want to go back. But I'm stuck in the UK until at least May because I'm about to take a leading role in my local Green Party in a couple of weeks, and we've got elections to fight for May. So yeah, I can't just go halfway across the world. In fact, it is literally the other side of the world. I can't do that when all that's going on. So yeah, I'm staying in the UK until at least then. After that, it'll all just be dependent on my financial situation, really. But my first concern, money-wise, is to replace this computer, because this computer will be 4 years old in January, and it is starting to, you know, show its age. So that will be my main focus in terms of where my money's going now. Is to replace this computer. Oh yes, wanted to get your opinion. Are you concerned that Jeremy Corbyn party will take votes from the Greens? Yes, I am. It's deeply unhelpful, that. I'm not going to lie. And a big thank you to Prince, who's now been a member for 33 months. Prince became a member almost immediately after I gained monetization on YouTube, and he stayed the entire time, so it's quite a long time, 33 months. It'll be 3 years in October, assuming he stays a member, of course. For those who are members or considering becoming a member, it gives you an extra chat on my Discord server, and you get a bit more information about what's going on with Meaver, including a bit of a breakdown on you know, how the money split on YouTube works. Like I show you guys, well, I'll tell you guys how much I get, like for example per membership after YouTube's cut and things like that. Things like that, more detailed information. And a bit more detail on what I'm up to personally as well. Just coming off here. 33 months down, yes. RIP 99p's. Yeah, I put it as cheap as I could, just so it was affordable to as many people as possible. It just felt, you know, fair to do that. And don't forget guys, make sure you do hit the like button on the stream. as hitting that like button does tell me you guys are enjoying the live stream, and it does help me out quite a lot as a content creator here, so it's very much appreciated. Seventh place for the people. The best I can be, definitely. So when you've got a following, you're blessed to have it. So you need to, you know, anything you do on this platform, you need to take your followers into consideration. Something, I think a lot of content creators, a lot of the bigger ones, they take their followers for granted. Like they'll always be there type thing, and I really don't like that. Keep hearing this like clicking noise in game. Don't know what it's about. Probably another update that's happened while I've been away.
Yeah, there's a few new sounds.
Oh, that's what it is. Hello EST Transport, welcome in.
It's meant, I think it's meant to be like, what do you call it, cab route.
So that's what it is. Must be the shifter. Have to stop. By the way, I'll be likely applying for global cargo soon. The looked at requirements, do you believe me to all of them?
IV code is it's slow filling away, but fast stopping.
Yeah, this does stop quick. And good luck applying for global cargo, Leaf. It's a nice VTC to be a part of. Like, I've been here a couple of years now and I don't have any plans to go anywhere else. Like, I'm saying that was the same with Phoenix. I only left Phoenix because they closed. And welcome in Dangerous Dave. Hope you're doing well, it's been a while. And I'm doing fine, Dave, how are you? This is the Volvo FH6 Leaf. And you're not doing too bad, that's good to hear, Dave. Definitely need this brew. People coming in. Well, I don't know why he stopped though and he's got priority, but fair enough. Apparently this might be going to console. Yeah, I think it's just SCS Software's example that's coming to console. But, you know, hopefully one day it will be passed on to TMP as well, because that would, you know, that would mean a bigger player base because more people can access it. So it's definitely something I hope to see one day. How was the leg room on your flights? To be fair, it was fine, for the most part. I found it alright, but like I said, I had a Airbus A380 first, then I had a Boeing 777, and then I had an Airbus A321, which was an A320 on the return. So yeah, it was alright, it was alright. I find it so hard to sleep on planes, so do I just can't do it. So when I got back here, and say when I got to Charmy's house, I was knackered. I just, oh wow. I just had nothing left. I just had nothing left. It's like coming back, for example. I had no sleep on the first plane, 5 minutes, 10 minutes sleep on the second plane, and then 35 minutes sleep on the third plane. Just cannot relax, cannot settle on planes. I don't know how some people do it. In fact, there was on the flights coming back, I had people asleep next to me during landings, takeoffs, and all the bloody rest of it. Just stop in the lane, you twit. He wanted to turn right and was in the wrong lane. So decided to slam on because of somebody in the lane he needed to be in. That just mentality of gotta go fast and gotta be in front, despite the fact we're on a simulation game. I guess you were like a celebrity while there. Yep. And most of them did think I was American, yes. I had American shouted at me multiple times. The best way I can describe it is, you know, in England, you know, and obviously virtually other country going, you always see men looking at women, you know, checking them out and stuff like that. I was getting that from women everywhere I was going. Along with a few comments as well. So, you know, it was nice to understand, you know, what it's like, you know, for women, because I got a taste of it myself, so, you know. Come on, Prince, put your foot down. Yeah, Prince, where are you? Oh, he's only 200 metres behind.
IV flow, come on, give me a break.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a couple of people that come up to Charmy asking if they could borrow me so they could have a white child and things like that, and I'm just like, okay, random. Why are you moving over? Borrow, yes. And then other people asking, was I trying to get Charmy pregnant? How did you find the food on the planes? To be honest, I had meals on both Emirates and just the two Emirates planes going there, and two Emirates planes coming back, and I thought the food was quite good. I got given a cheese omelette with bacon for my breakfast just before landing in Manchester coming back. Absolutely fit. Welcome into stream, Oliver. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, I say I was quite happy over there. I would have stayed there if I had the option. I'm not going to lie, I would have stayed. How was my holiday? I loved it. I loved being over there. Already considering going back when I can. We filmed a bit of it, right, so we were feeling too sick. I did try and make a vlog, but it's a bit light on content because once I started flying, I started feeling quite sick. But I will put it together the best I can at some point this week. you should head there for retirement. Well, definitely, maybe even before that. Is that a full BMOS? I don't need it. But yeah, if you stay out the cities, the cost of living over there is so cheap. Maybe even buy a house. Well, one thing I might do is just put some money into the current house to extend it, because over there's no such thing as planning permission. You own the land, you build what you want on that land, so I might do that. I did nip through Manila, yes, to change planes. I didn't go away from the airport. I went into SM City and the prices there was different. It's like when we went, we took my girlfriend's sister's daughter with us, and when we got up there, one of her shoes had broken, so we had to get new shoes. Now in the province, them shoes we bought would have been between 200 and 400 pesos, but we paid nearly 1,300. So it goes to show the prices in the city is a lot more expensive compared to the prices in the province. So if you lived in the province, you know, your money would go a long way. That's really good about foreign countries, but yeah, particularly the Philippines, because it's like I converted 300 quid into their money and I still had some left coming on. I left most of it with her because obviously I can't spend it here. Bought a small amount back, but I left most of what was left with her. You've missed this song, have you, Prince? "500 kilometres until our destination." Yeah, I did miss my streaming a little bit. In fact, when I sat in this chair and sat in front of the computer when I got back, it felt so weird. Because I hadn't sat in front of a computer since I left the house, and I haven't sat in a chair like this again since I've left the house. So, you know. I've not been to Macclesfield in a good few years. It used to be all Aviva around there, but they pulled out a couple of years ago. So it's now an independent called D&G that run almost all the services there. So I've not been there for a couple of years. Pizza time fit. What's your toppings? How far from me? Probably in the region of 2 hours by train. Because I've got to get into Manchester and then change there. So yeah, probably talking in the region of 2 hours. An hour and a half maybe if the connections are really good. But then again I got to walk to the railway station, so yeah, about 2 hours. Extra cheese, eh? I had my favourite pizza the last night or night before. garlic margarita with pepperoni on top. Because I hadn't had... Did you have rice around meal while I was there? Most meals, yes. And did I swim? Yes, I went for a swim in the river while I was there. I'll see if the language is appropriate in the video clips, because if it is, I'll put them up as shorts. We're going nearby to Cologne shortly. Oh, how often he's on this server? Wow, 3,911. That's a good number, that. Must have been a recent update that's got people playing again. That's always a good thing. The more people on the server, the more interesting it is, generally speaking. Those 4,500 on miles away, wow. See, that's good, that's what you want to see, more people on. Holidays. Yeah, holidays would have brought some people on, that's right. CD Road was insane. See, it wasn't overly bad the other day, but you could see there was a higher volume of traffic. Waiting for the new CD Road though. Well yeah, it's just going to be a highway, isn't it? So I don't think it's going to be anything like it is currently. It could kill off the game, it really could. Look, the problem you've got is there's no real communication between SCS software and TMP. So while this might be a decent update for SCS software, it's not going to be for TMP. And that's where your problem is. All that CD Road needs now is a train level crossing, you know, making the train less regular. And I think then after that, the entrance onto the CD Road from the Duisburg end, I think you get them sorted and it's great. Looking forward to Cosford. What's that, Prince? Coaches? And another update SCS software needs to do is get the electric charging ports into the game, so there's you can have the electric lorries in the game properly. Because at the minute, the only way you can have lorries in the game, the electric ones, is through either modding them in or quick jobs. So you know that's another thing that needs to be done. I'm hoping one day it'll be sorted out. That's the coffee finished with. Oh, there we go. What I really want electric trucks for cargo jobs, has just found out how much I enjoy electric vehicles for bus. Not sure why it's taken so long. That's the point, because they added some of the electric trucks quite a while ago now. So they don't seem to be in a rush to bring in the charging ports, so we can have this properly. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. Because again, you know, it's an update and it'll bring a lot of content to the game. And you know, it gives more, you know, more trucks to drive and it'll keep, you know, people playing, and that's what we need. This is an older game now and it needs updates to keep people interested. Because one thing I notice now compared to when I first started playing is between when there's updates, the numbers on the servers drop off a lot quicker. It never used to be the case when I first started playing Euroshop. The numbers was reasonably steady, and there was always a queue on for Sim 1. Because the server was always full. I'm interested to see what the next job's going to tempt me. We love the FH4 so much, just the fuel lasts over 4,000 kilometres. So does this truck. It's all depending on what fuel tank you've put on the truck. I think all trucks can have the big fuel tank in it. I could be wrong. I think they can all have the big fuel tank with more than 4,000 kilometres. Getting warm here. Prince is keeping up with us, which is the main thing. He's 150 metres behind. One good thing about these chill drive streams I do is you get a lot of kilometres though to the VTCs you're in. So you know, if you have to do your minimum requirements for the VTC you're a part of, you know, you can always tag along on these streams and you'll get them done. I must do one of the most amount of kilometres on the VTC, I mean. Although it used to be the case, I know for that. Because I used to do more chill drive streams back in the day, and you get more kilometres done on them streams than you do CD roads. Prince is only 150 metres behind, so he's just off that map in the bottom left corner. He's just off that, so not far. Right, 100 kilometres to go, we're almost at the end of the first job. It's been a nice first job and it didn't take us on the CD road, which is nice. Most of my first jobs from London, no matter where I go, seems to put me on the CD road, so this is a nice welcome change that it didn't. Yeah, you'll likely enjoy today's drive more than tomorrow's, as it says what's in the title, chill. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to do some chill drive streams, but I do get more views and watch time over on my CD World streams these days, because that's where everyone is now. The map isn't as, you know, players don't spread out on the map as much as they used to a few years ago. So, you know, that's just how things are now. But it is nice to do a chill drive stream when I can. Spread out, that's what she said. Welcome in, Adam. Alright, just down the road now from where this job ends. We're almost there. And we'll get this one chopped off and then we'll get our next job up and running. Alright, we're in the city area. To catch that then. We'll go on this drive, we'll keep up. Not a problem. Like I say, we are just coming into Nuremberg now. It's getting a little bit warm in this room all of a sudden. That was close. I was too busy worried about the weather, not looking where I was going then, and nearly went straight on. Noticed at the very last second. If I noticed any later, I wouldn't have made the corner. Come on. Right, there's the top off. It's like the company in Duisburg we always go to this. So we'll get this job logged and we'll get the next one going. That was a nice first job, that one. I'm with it level 280 here on the Global Cargo Events profile as well. I'll get this job logged and we'll get the next one going. Drove with Prince and put yes to drive with somebody else from Global Cargo.
I'll just be 1 minute, so I'll go grab a wire.
Right, okay, no problems. I'll get the next job sorted out while he's getting his wire. There we go. Oh, so that's a long drive, that. So it's out of Germany through France and onto that island, which is also part of France. It's a weird island, this, because this island here is France. Then the one right next to it here is Italy. Always find that strange. But yeah, it's a bit of a longer drive, this one, but it should be a nice drive. What's the city called? What's it? Calavi, something like that? Yeah, it'll be a long drive. Need to pick the job up first though. I'll wait for Prince to return before I drive off so he knows where we're going. That's still on Leaf. So we've got a 37-kilometre drive to pick up the job. So yeah, we'll get the job picked up and then we'll go for this long drive across Germany and France. And needless to say, the place we're going is not part of the base game. Hello Colin, welcome in. So our job's going from Triet. Should be there in a minute or two. Limited to 80 around here, now 60, so it does take a while to get to these jobs sometimes, due to the fact we're stuck at low speeds. And hello Xavier, welcome in. I'm doing fine, how are you? Right, we can do 80 again. Be nice if I could do 110. Oh, you're having some pasta and chili chicken, are you? It's interesting, I had some pasta with some melted cheese for my lunch before. That was really nice. Oh, there we are, we can do 110 now. Okay, I've started the job from CNP. I'm sure we'll see you and Prince along the way too. Yep, not a problem, I'll keep my eye open for you. Welcome into stream, Levy. I'm driving the Volvo FH6. You're used to drive an 85 here, Colin. No, back limited to 60s, we approached the company we're going from. Yeah, I'm very used to going 110, I've been doing it for years, so I'm much more relaxed at that speed, but not everyone likes going 110, which is fair enough. So, tree act, barrier, gate even. And for realism, some of your VTC members, including you, drive these HCT trailer combinations. Yeah, overtaking with 2 trailers is probably a little bit risky. Thinking about it, I can't remember the last time I drove a double trailer. I've never drove a triple, but it's been a long time since I drove a double. What, 1 hour 42 drive? That's going to take a while. You drive triples as well, but only in Finland. Yeah, 'cause I don't think you can buy a triple on here, you've got to like mod it in. But I don't do all this modding business, so I've not driven one. And Global Cargo don't have any doubles on their profile, so I never drive a double for that reason. Come on! It's getting ridiculous this now. This is the only city on the island. Have it as a city
It's
yet?
going to be hard to keep up this time. It's too heavy for me, this load.
22 tons for me. I think that's the same as the last job. I think the last one was 22 tons anyway.
The last job I chose my own job.
Ah, that'll be why then. Oh well, it's anyway. Going back to what Leaf was saying, at least it gives you the opportunity to get somewhere ticked off, which is always good. Yeah, it's done with save editing. You're pretty sure they allow it in Finland, but it's weird that it's not in game. Yeah, I think the problem is if you had it in game, there's nothing to keep the triples in there, so you'd find people driving them down the CD road and stupid things like that. The picture of you no shirt on next to the kid on shiny shorts. Yeah, I think that picture was taken in the first couple of days of me being in the Philippines, and I was struggling a little bit with the heat by this point. But we're out of the city area, let's get a move on. Is Shami planning to move to the UK one day, or have you just not paid attention? I mean, short term at the minute, Shami wants to spend more time with her mum, as her mum's getting older, she doesn't have her dad around anymore, so she wants to spend quality time with her family, and that's fair enough. Beyond that, I don't know yet. I'm considering moving that way, to be honest, but one step at a time. I'm welcoming Pip. What other straw sun hat? So the problem I've got with hats is to give me a headache. I don't know what it is, but I put a hat on and get a headache. Maybe like a baseball type hat or a woolly hat. Don't matter what it is, I get a headache and it's annoying. I don't know what causes it. Never take a triple trailer on the channel tunnel, the back end will get stuck. What, did you find that one out the hard way, Eternity? If you guys are enjoying this live stream, make sure you do hit the like button on the stream. Hitting that like button does help me out a massive amount as a content creator here on the platform, so it's very much appreciated. And a big welcome to everyone who's tuned into my stream this Monday evening. Hopefully you've had a nice start to your week. Yes, to a few weeks back, oh dear. Well, at least you know it doesn't fit. You had no problem with HGCI. I wonder how a triple trail would get over that that bad corner. You've got to go over the bridge. That might be a problem. You've got a tight right turn, haven't you? And you go over this bridge before left turn towards the end of the CD road on the Duisburg end. So that could be an issue. Appears to be a convoy nearby. None of mine nearby yet. Mad sentence, that's what she said. Oh, yeah. I was slow then. I was thinking, what are you on about? I just clicked on. But yeah, a long drive this job for sure. I don't think it will take 1 hour 42. I think that will be if you hit, you know, did the speed limits and stuff. We're not doing that. Right, it'll take a while. What's this guy done? Someone's binned it in front of me, careful. Yeah, 31 in-game hours. Might take about an hour this job maybe. I think we left at about 10 to.
It's about an hour, or it's roughly about 55 to an hour for 1,000 kilometer job. You're looking at about an hour, 20.
That's a long drive. I'm on Route 6. I'm on Route 3, about to go on to Route 5. I don't see Route 6. Yeah, I normally pick a job that's under 60,000 money because normally it's not like a ridiculously long job, but this one still is. But we picked it, so we'll do it.
It's not when this fuel station coming up.
You need fuel, did you say?
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Right, okay, no problem. All highways will overlap soon, so it's fine, not a problem. I don't know why, but sometimes when Prince talks, it's very, very quiet. And other times, I can hear him perfectly fine. I don't know what causes that. I've not been in this fueling station yet, so it's a road ticked off.
It's to do with, I don't know, it's to do with the wires, I think.
Maybe it's on its way out then, if it's the wires. I think you're in a similar position to me, where you need quite a bit of an update, upgrade your setup. My next move is the computer.
Yeah, the headphones will probably come first, to be fair.
Yeah, you should be able to get a decent pair on the cheap side. It'll take you long enough to fuel up.
What about now? Any difference? The sound?
Yeah, you're a lot louder now.
Yes, I did play with the thing wires and it makes it louder. I'm ready to go now.
Well, that's yours then, it's the wires. So it's getting old. A bit like me.
And me.
Shami said to me when she was combing my hair, she could see a good couple of grey hairs somewhere around here. Now I can't see them, but she's got a better view than I do. So if there is a couple of grey hairs there, it won't be long until there's a few and I can see them.
I can see two on mine, on me.
The joys are getting older. Now going grey doesn't bother me. Going bald on your round,
That's what I say, you ain't the balls.
I've got ballistic. I honestly was. Right, changing motorways up ahead. We're about to go on to, I don't even know what motorway this is, but we're going on for a short junction, and then I think it's onto an A road. Motorway 6. So this is motorway 6, and we're going on an A road. Yeah, so off here. A road time. It's nice to have a mixture of A roads and motorways. It mixes things up a little bit. Dying Flood's taking his time, so I'll take my time. Not a problem. This guy's probably got a job going to the front. If you get the joke, you get it. Oh, he's off into the fueling station. So that guy's now out of the way. So I'll put my foot down where I can. Just less than 1,500 kilometres to drive. So we've still got quite a long drive ahead of ourselves. A longer job than I'd normally go for, but mixes things up a little bit. One good thing about these A roads is you get some twisty corners, so you have to like keep slowing down and making sure you get around the corners properly and all that stuff. Just want to remind everyone that my stream schedule for this week has been posted, and you can find that in all the usual places. Have I been researching for my next PC? A little bit. I'm going to focus on getting the money together first, and then I'll see what's on the market at the time. But I need one that's going to be better than this one, just due to the fact of wanting to play GTA 6 when it releases on PC. Don't know what you think you're doing, but get a shift on. I'll probably end up paying something in the region of £1,000 on my next computer. What, same for you, Prince? This guy's everywhere. So yeah, I'll get the money together first and then I'll see what's on the market, but definitely need a half decent graphics card. I think 3060 is the lowest I would go for. One terabyte of 1 terabyte solid state drive and 16 gigabytes of RAM, again, is the lowest I'd go for. I'll be going to the computer shop that's based near me, who build... Oh, guy in front of me's lagging badly. But yeah, blimey neck. Seriously? Seriously?
Can you get out of that?
No, for the floor.
I was like down in China there. Yeah, why are you in China?
Absolutely ridiculous.
You're moving?
Where was I? Yeah. So I won't be buying a thing to build because I'm not that up on, you know, building computers and things like that. It's not my strong point. But yeah, I'll probably end up spending some at the region of £1,000. So I'll just start saving up, and once I've got the money together, I'll see what the options are available. Oh my, indeed. Yep, clicked indeed, Leaf, clicked indeed. And my ID is 3479, Prince.
Oh, you're there.
Oh, did you not see me drive past?
No, I was waiting for you to reply with the ID so I can type it in.
You've caught up, have you? Well, there you are, yeah. So yeah, I've got 8% load damage, so I'm going to have a fur whack took off me. Which is annoying, but, you know, what can I do? Oh, onwards we go. My Volvo now is in full working order because I just fixed it. I had quite a lot of damage which slash fix can't fix, so now we're full working order. So we're going to continue making our move. Quite a long job this one's going to be. Gaming wise, what? What do you mean, Pip? You're getting me a bit confused now. Needs to be this year, then ideally he'll have much more available. It'll depend when I've got the money together, to be honest. It might take me a while. YouTube chat blocked the message. I don't know why it's done that. But yeah, at the minute I'm still in. Oh, I've just started saving up now. It's like anything I make on YouTube at the minute is going to go straight into my PC savings. For example, so it's just about when I've got the money together, and when I do, I'll go and buy it, and then I'll move on to whatever's next. But yeah, this computer's 4 years old in January, so it's starting to get on a bit for a computer that's used intensively. Oh, that's the guy who was following before, so we've caught him up. It's the one I made. The one who pulled into the fueling station on the A road. So he got back ahead of us because of me having to F7. Right, our head's going to move over. Well, a big thank you to Pip, who's gifted 5 memberships. They've gone to Thunder Rig, Lucas, name I'm never going to be able to pronounce in my life, Drogus Maxwell, Sammy, and Stuart. So if you've just been given a membership and you've got your Discords connected to your YouTube, it will give you an extra chat in my Discord server, which is where you can find a quieter chat and more detailed information about my YouTube channel and what I'm up to when I'm not streaming, recording, things like that. Once again, a big thank you to Pip, who's gifted them. It's very much appreciated. Oh, level crossing ahead. Not level crossing, toll booth. My brain is still a little bit jet lagged. It's definitely showing. Ooh. This is quite a long job, this one. It didn't look so long when looking on the map, but having said that, there is a reasonably sized ferry on this, so that will reduce the kilometres when we do get to the ferry port. That's Nate or Leaf's Daily News that's next to me. Struggling on these hills. I do have 22 tons, that's quite heavy. Do let us know as well if you need fuel, because I won't need to worry about that still. What's my final campaign location? Calvi Ranar Logistic. With how long this is going to take, I don't know if I'll be doing another job after this because this might take a while, but we'll see. You've still got 3,600, I believe. So yeah, you'll be fine. You've got no problems whatsoever. It's another stream over nearby. But yeah, as for that crash before, I'm definitely gonna make a short out of that. Definitely have a good look at it. Just really pees me off when people with such bad lag come onto TMP and then cause issues like that and think it's acceptable. Bit of a lift here. here. Couple of twisty corners here. Okay, we've got a slight lift here. Oh, Nate needs to get over. Well, I was braking for you. But yeah, that snuck up sooner than I was expecting. One thing I do like about this truck is it sounds an absolute beast when you're putting your foot down. Such a powerful truck. Oh god, don't want to risk a crash, yeah. Say you don't get as much money out of it. I've already lost a good chunk of the money I'd got from this job, thanks to that idiot before. And I had a couple of pictures of the cat there, by Pit. She didn't seem to be bothered that I was back. She looked at me and I went off, doing whatever it was she was doing before I got home. As for Charmy's cats, they was all over me, particularly the smaller of the two. Whereas Prince, a little bit further behind us. That's Carlos tight, that's what she said. Yeah, it was a long and very tight turn, that. Like, I slowed down for it and I was still struggling to stay in my lane. So I had to slow down for it even more. Driving a yeah, I don't like them buses. I don't know why anyone does. You're playing June, are you? Enjoy it, Pip. Nice one for dropping by. Hopefully see you soon. In fact, no, I need to be in the middle lane. Heading towards Leon at the minute. Again, I just want to remind everyone that my stream schedule for this week has been posted, and you'll be able to find that in all the usual locations. So far this month, my diary does look quite quiet. So I'm going to be putting a lot of time into YouTube, in particular this channel. But I do have a little bit of content I can sort out for your channel as well. We're entered the city area for Leon as well now. I wonder how much longer it is until that ferry. I think there's still a little bit of land to drive. But yeah, when I took this job I didn't realise how long it was. So I'll be getting a lot of kilometres logged for the VTC, but the money won't be too good. Partially due to the distance, it's not the best, and thanks to that pillock from before. Yeah, in terms of further content from me tonight, we do have a Star Wars Battlefront 2 video going online at 9 o'clock. This is where we continue our galactic conquest. Been having some mixed results on that galactic conquest. Some battles have been winning, other battles have been doing really, really poor. And that's the big payer, that Leaf. So you'd be getting a good amount out of that. Riding my luck a little bit on that corner. Depending on what time the stream ends, I might have time to get a short for tonight sorted as well. But again, we will have to see at the time my stream ends. Doing something Pip doesn't like now. There we go. That'll keep me freshed up. What drink is this? It's called Limeade. Made by Bar. Quite a nice drink, to be fair. It's one of my go-to drinks to have while I'm making content. Just reach down, have a sip, and then keep cracking on with what I'm doing. Excuse me. literally far north on the ferry. Yeah, and that will really bring down the kilometres to drive down, which is definitely a positive. It's been a longer job this than I realised when I first took it, but at least we'll get a lot of kilometres logged for ETC, so that's the main thing. Need to move over into the middle lane to keep going straight. Yeah, I think the city we're heading towards now has the ferry port at it. So we jump on the ferry port, it'll bring down the kilometres quite a bit. And that's definitely going to be a positive thing. I think we do have a little bit of driving on the other side as well to get to the city we're dropping off at. But it's more of a town, isn't it? Where we're going, I think. Ferry port coming up. Oh, I started braking a bit late. Got away with it though. Less than 750 kilometres until our destination now. But again, that's going to come down quite a bit when we jump on the ferry. Of which I think the ferry is about to pop up on that map. So I'm sure it's in that city if I remember correctly. Or is it? Oh, hang on, I think that's it there. Yeah, there's the ferry port then. So, yeah, we're almost at the ferry now. We'll jump on that though, I'm sure we've got a little bit of driving on the other side. And then we've done this job. So we need to get through this city now. Oh, Prince is up nearby, so he's catching up. This part drags. When the roads are open, you can only do 60 kilometers an hour. It's definitely something I hope that, English, I'm hoping it's something they look at and change at some stage, because this does drag a little bit because of it. For those who are subscribed to my transport channel, I think I've got a couple of things I can put on there, but I don't have much worth recording this month, so I think it's going to be a quiet month over there, but I'll be quite active over on this channel, because it'll mean I'll have more available hours to put into the gaming channel, so swings and roundabouts. Why is the limit here 8 busy? I wish I knew. This should be 80 at the minimum. It's a straight, it's mostly straight road, open road, and it's not well used, so, you know, bare minimum this should be 80, not 60. Right, let's get on this ferry and then we'll see how many kilometres we've got to do once we get off it. I don't think it'll be that many. There we go. Porto Vecchio. $220, a bit more than I was expecting. I was expecting like 100 and something. Yeah, there's quite a lot of tight roads on this one, this island, so we need to be careful. I don't want to get any more damage than I've already got. I've got somebody in front of me as well we're catching up to. I won't try and overtake him, I'll just sit behind him. Don't what, Leaf? Done by SCS? What? SCS? Another guy in front of me who's lagging like mad. What is it with people? What the f... What is it with people and bad internet today? Is he lagging badly for you as well, Leaf? Good graphics on the island. It's not too bad, to be honest. Yes, crazy. Look at the state of this. I don't really want to try and overtake this guy because he's going onto the other lane as well. He's braking, so I think he's going to turn left. No, he's gone straight. But he was braking, so I was, you know, waiting for a turn then. Well, that's the thing, I don't want to go round because he's lagging into the other lane as well. Supposed to skip up, say Prince Capture. I don't know if you've got my stream open, but this is ridiculous in front of me.
Yeah, no, I'm watching. At least they made me catch up.
I think he's pulling. Oh, wow, wow. Unbelievable. More needs to be done about people who come onto TMP and lag. It's ridiculous. That's the second really bad lagger we've come across tonight, and we've only been on CD Road. Just what is this about at all? What's he doing? He's either borrowing his nan's internet or he's still on dial-up. Oh, wow. I didn't realise that was so tight until it was too late. Yeah, nice save indeed. Got lucky then. Looks like there's some fun roads coming up in a minute. And no one about for now nearby, so the three of us have got this area to ourselves. roundabout ahead. Again, only us three on nearby. And some nice twisty roads here. So we need to be extra careful on these not to bin it. And we're also less than 100 kilometres until our destination. Definitely full concentration mode around these corners. So I've got 22 tons as well, so it's easy to take. Roundabout again, or we want the first junction. It's still a little bit twisty, but it's not as bad as we've just had it, I think. Let's also remember, guys, let's make sure we stay on our correct side of the road at all times. Let's drive as best as we can. Yeah, some twisty sections here. My day's been alright. A little bit busy as I got on top of some things I've not been able to do while I've been abroad, but otherwise it's not been too bad. How about yourself, EST Transport? Right, well the end destination's just popping up on GPS now, so we're almost there. Right, we've made it. That was a drive and a half, that. Way too long. Dragged a little bit, that job. We have finally made it. Lost some money because of a twit who thought it was acceptable to come to TMP. We didn't have the computer to do it, which is annoying. But we have made progress towards level 281, so that's definitely something. I'll get this job logged and we'll get another one going, eh? Why not? Draw for prints and put yes to try somebody else on local cargo. Right, let me go. That was a bit of a decent drive, had to make a sharp turn. But you know, business was a bit in front of mine. Let's see what our options are out of here. There we go. I'm not doing that, that'll take forever. So will that. All these jobs are reasonably long from here. Look at that one. I'll do this one because this shouldn't take too long. Four kilometres drive to where this job is. I think this next job won the ferry more than we're actually driving. But yeah, I didn't want to do a super long drive. This one was bad enough. Job's going from FIE. Yeah, it was definitely enough for me, that. You're hopping off, gonna give your hands a break. Yeah, not a problem, Leaf, I don't blame you. I was considering doing that myself. But I thought, there's still a few people tuned in, so we'll do one more job. Right, job's just here on the left. Gate trying to get in. It's going to be a right pain in the neck to get in. You're not given much space in this company. A bit of a pain in the rear end. Why are you going forward when you're in reverse, you stupid truck? Well, it's accepting that, so I'm not going to muck about, I'm going to attack it. Right, 866 kilometres, but we do have a lot of ferry. 2 ferries, in fact, on this job. So we've got one to the small island, and then after that we've got one to the main bit of land in Italy. Five tons this, we've got a lot more speed than what we have done in the couple of jobs we've done already.
Never like doing these jobs with the ferry because sometimes they don't log on global cargo.
That could be a problem. I forgot you're the one who looks at applications for global cargo. I'm one of a couple of people who do it, Leaf. I think there's 3 or 4 of us at the minute that have employed to check the applications and accept and decline where appropriate. Somebody coming towards us, Prince. Oh. Him again. Mr. Dial-up internet. Well, if you are a first time viewer here, guys, make sure you do subscribe and then hit the bell, as that way you will be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. I live stream most days, and I make videos and shorts as regular as possible. All depends on my free time to be able to do it. Ferry port's just down here. See, on my screen you're lagging a little bit, it's not as bad as the others. It's mostly only noticeable for him on his corners. short hop on this ferry. Then we've got to drive across this island to get on another ferry. Oh, Princess just... Wow. Okay. That was a big lag. I don't know if you're still tuned in, Leaf, but if you are, was I lagging when you was driving with us? Still on channel 4 as well. Yeah. Was I lagging? No. That's good. Just wanted to double check it's not me. Prince wasn't for you either, although he was behind you. Keep an eye on things. Just about to go through Cesare. Wow, the server's near enough full here. 4,441 people on Simulation Server 1. That's well high. Yes, it was like that last week, pretty impressive. No, it's nice to see people back on TMP. Keeps the game going. So yeah, drive across this island and then we jump on a ferry going to the mainland, and that's where we drop off the job in Italy. TMP is so good for you because while you like Microsoft Flight Simulator, especially the graphics, it takes so long to fly, and yeah, I can get that. With your truck, it's just get the truck, get the trailer, pick up the job and off you go. But I say another job which will I can log for global cargo, which is always a good thing. I'm still hopeful of ranking up this year, but I think it's a bit of a push. We'll see. I think it'll all be down to how much free time I have to, to stream and stuff. Oh well. Oh, Prince has stopped. Now he's moving again. Getting a little heart attack then when Prince stopped dead. And 500 kilometres to go. And we're catching up to someone as well. So we might need to pull off an overtake in a minute. Oh, we've got a right turn coming up, so I'm not going to try the overtake. Yeah, and Prince isn't either. Prince had the luck by it. I think he knew he wasn't going to get that gap down. I think the guy in front of Prince is doing the speed limit. Which is fair enough. Well, that guy was in the wrong lane. Oh, I'm in a city area and I'm turning right in a minute. So I'll sit behind 696. Ferry port just round the corner, guys. Here's that ferry port. Right, let's get on that ferry. Oh, I'm not even sure which one it is. Is it that one? I hope I've got the right one here, because I don't know. No, it was the other one. Luckily, I can just do this, so I don't need to go back on myself. Welcome into stream, Gang Teos. Nice to have you with us. Right, he's in the city area. Not the city area, non-collision zone. Perfect. Not gonna lie, pretty smooth. Yeah, it was not too bad that, to be fair. How long have I been playing? Since July of 2019. So I've been around quite a while now. Yeah, definitely enjoying the game still. But anyway, this is where I'm going to wrap up the stream now. I'm going to get a short sorted for tonight. If you guys have enjoyed, or you just got it, have you, Gantios? Well, you'll enjoy it, that's the main thing. But if you guys have enjoyed this live stream, make sure you do hit that like button. If you're a first time viewer here on YouTube, make sure you do subscribe and then hit the bell, as that way you will be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. I have a Star Wars Battlefront 2 video going online at 9 o'clock, and I'm going to get an ETS2 short sorted now for 10 o'clock for both YouTube and TikTok. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Hit the like button if you have done, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you, well, tomorrow for some more streams. Nice one, guys.